So, more stories from the hell that is my health. I like my glasses, but they kind of make a weird reflection when you can see the TikTok being filmed. Is anybody else here afflicted with the insanity that is chronic bladder infections? I have one right now. That is to say, I have something that's irritating my bladder / urethra. And I have gone to my urologist, that is to say someone who specializes in the urinary tract, bladder / kidneys. I've been to him so many times. He's clueless. Well, that is to say, he has not been able to figure out what it is that is causing the constant irritation. They have found cultures of bacteria in the urine that they have taken or that I have given and that they have forcefully extracted from my bladder. That is to say, they have shoved a catheter up me. Not fun. That was an experience. So I'm just taking Azo Standard. Whenever I just feel irritated. This has been going on for 3 months, this most recent one. But I have had urinary tract infections, UTIs, bladder infections, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same. Basically, it feels like you have to pee, but you don't. There's nothing there. There's no urine. There's nothing. These are the explanations they come up with. There's bacteria in your bladder. There's bacteria in the ureter. There's bacteria in the kidney. They take a culture. Sometimes they don't even do that. So they don't even know if they're giving you the right, quote, targeted antibiotics. Sometimes they're just guessing and giving you the ones that are most effective, most commonly effective. And I bought that for years. So, you know, they even tried to sell me preventative prophylactic antibiotics, which I took for years, because they said that the sexual activity I was having was irritating my ureter, which is the tube that leads from my bladder out. And I said, why is this happening to me? And they said, oh, some women's physiology just makes women more susceptible. So basically, I am to blame. The way my body's built. God built me wrong. God built my tubes too close together. Serious? That's a nice explanation. Who gave you that one? Drink more water. Flush out your tubes. So I'm drinking tons and tons of water. I'm peeing constantly. And yet, I still get them. What's interesting is when you go to the urologist at first, they give you a wiping lesson. Like I'm stupid. Are you wiping back? Are you wiping front to back? No, I'm wiping back to front like a straight moron. I'm pulling all of my shit directly into my vagina. Seriously? And it's like, I'm talking to a urologist who's a man. And it's like, you didn't even own my equipment. Do you even? It's like, are you married? Have you ever seen a set of my equipment? It's like, I know you're a doctor, and I know you've probably been down there, but it's like, how familiar are you really with that equipment? Like, have you ever talked to a woman, like, honestly, out of a clinical setting? Because you seem really naive. Because we live in Utah here, and men in general are not familiar with women's equipment. Believe me. The men's ignorance of women's equipment is sad. Just sad. But, and I'm trying to fix that. Like, usually when I get a boyfriend, I try my best to give him a little lesson so that he goes forth better educated about what women parts are. But anyway, that's another topic. So, yet another thing I am trying to remedy with this diet, because I have had it with antibiotics. I took 3 courses of antibiotics, and yet still I am having this lingering bladder irritation. I think they even called it one time idiopathic cystitis. Idiop being the root cause of that word, meaning I don't know. Meaning I am an idiot. Idiopathic, meaning no known cause. No known cause. Cystitis. Bladder. Doctors. Yeah. Doctors have wonderful words to use. They go to the Latin when they don't want you to know what they're talking about. Idiopathic. Idiopathic. Meaning, I've got no fucking clue. Yeah. They're clever. They're very clever. That's how they're getting away with doing what they're doing right now. You know, chopping off body parts and calling it medicine. And calling fat healthy. Yeah, that's those two are pretty damn clever. Hi, I'm a doctor, and I'm gonna chop off perfectly healthy body parts and call it medicine. And call it therapeutic. And I'm gonna welcome you into my office, weigh you, and see that you're 300 pounds, and say, yep, you're perfectly healthy. Even though your joints ache, you have diabetes and high blood pressure. Totally healthy. Totally healthy. Yeah. That's called malpractice. Malpractice.